Don't blink, because the official live stream is scheduled for January 23rd, 2026, and this will be the first special broadcast of the year. That alone already makes it feel important, but what really matters is what comes with it. During the live stream, we will be getting redeem codes worth a total of 300 Asterites, so missing it live is not ideal. That said, if you cannot catch the broadcast as it happens, do not stress. All redeem codes will be posted in the Community tab as soon as they go live, so you will not miss out. Note that everything here is not yet official, so it could change during the beta, so take this as speculative for now until we receive official word from the devs. Also, if you are running low on Asterites or Lunites, you can check out my loot bar link in the description and pinned comment. Loot Bar offers up to 25% discounts, plus an extra 10% off when you use my link. It is widely used by WuWa players, has strong Trustpilot ratings, and supports DIY top-ups on your PC or mobile, where you get the discounts without sharing your password. Just log into Loot Bar, purchase, and then you go to their online DIY top-up page to complete the transaction yourself without giving anyone your password to do it. If you are planning to top up and save big, Loot Bar is a straightforward and secure way while supporting the channel. With that out of the way, let's get back to it. Version 3.1 is bringing a new story quest and a sizable expansion to the map. We are getting around 5 new areas to explore, which is great news for anyone who enjoys exploration, lore hunting, and simply getting lost in the world. Alongside the new areas, a new weekly boss is being introduced. This boss is a robot, and it comes bundled with a new set of echoes, adding more build options and more farming targets. There is also a new hologram challenge called Reactor Husk, which looks like it will provide another solid endgame test for players who enjoy difficult content. Speaking of echoes, let us talk about the new ones coming in 3.1. Sigillum is a fusion damage-focused echo that excels at quick bursts and clearing enemies. When equipped in the primary slot and used with a Meath, it boosts her resonance liberation damage by 25%, making it especially valuable for players who rely heavily on her ultimate. Nameless Explorer is more damage-oriented and fires a powerful arrow that pierces through enemies. When equipped in the primary slot, it passively increases arrow damage and echo skill damage, making it an excellent choice for arrow-based characters who rely heavily on echo skills. Now for the new echo sets. Trailblazing Star is very straightforward at first. The 2-piece effect simply increases fusion damage. The 5-piece effect activates when the character applies Fusion Burst or Tune Rupture, then swaps out. The next Resonator gains a significant crit rate and fusion damage boost for a short window, making this set excellent for coordinated team rotations. Chromatic Foam also boosts fusion damage, but it plays very differently. Its 2-piece effect increases fusion damage, while the 5-piece effect triggers when Fusion Burst is applied, granting a long-lasting fusion damage bonus. During this buff, using an outro skill transfers a massive fusion damage bonus to the next character. This makes Chromatic Foam feel very team-oriented and ideal for supporting another fusion DPS. Sound of True Name is much faster-paced. The 2-piece effect increases arrow damage, while the 5-piece effect triggers after dealing damage with an echo skill. This boosts echo skill crit rate and arrow damage for a short duration, but the buff refreshes as long as echo skills keep being used. It is clearly designed for active arrow characters who rely on frequent echo skill usage. As for the actual version 3.1 update release, it is expected to arrive on February 5th, 2026. Just like the previous cycle, the live stream is happening a bit earlier than usual, which means there will be a short waiting period between the broadcast and the update going live. It's not a long gap, but it's enough time to plan polls, prep materials, and decide what content you actually want to focus on once the patch drops. Moving on to banners, because let's be honest, this is what most people are here for. In Phase 1 of version 3.1, we're expecting Amy's banner alongside Chisa and Lupa rerun banners. The featured 4-star characters for this phase are expected to be Morty, Tauki, and Alto. This phase already sets a strong tone, because Amy is not a simple one-button damage dealer. She's a hyper-carry that rewards understanding her mechanics and building teams around her strengths. In Phase 2, the spotlight shifts to Luke, alongside Galbrena and possibly Cantarella rerun banners. The featured 4-star characters here are Sanhua, Lumi, and Yuanwu. This phase feels very appealing for players who enjoy more technical gameplay and synergy-focused team building, especially if you are already invested in toon-related mechanics. Let us talk about Amy first. Amy is a 5-star fusion sword character designed to function as a main damage dealer, but what makes her stand out is how she fights. She doesn't stick to a single form or a single rhythm. Instead, her gameplay revolves around switching between her normal form and a mech form as part of her natural combat flow. The mech is not a temporary summon or a cooldown-based gimmick. It's fully integrated into her core combo loop. You attack, transition into the mech to extend the combo, then flow back into her normal form. On top of that, she has 2 distinct combat modes that you choose depending on the situation. Toon Rupture is focused on single target damage and shines in boss fights. In this mode, Amith becomes stronger when her teammates apply toon-related effects, which makes her feel very synergy-driven. Fusion Burst, on the other hand, is designed for area damage. Enemies continuously trigger explosions around them, making this mode far better for mob clearing and chaotic encounters. Her mechanics revolve around building energy through attacks. As you fight, her gauges fill up, unlocking stronger versions of her attacks and special states where heavy attacks charge faster and hit significantly harder. When everything is fully built up, she can unleash her Heavenfall Edict finale. This is a massive burst of fusion damage and serves as the payoff for managing her resources correctly, rather than spamming abilities mindlessly.
Now, let us shift over to Luke. Luke is a 5-star Spectro Gauntlet main DPS, and his gameplay immediately feels different because of how much time he spends in the air. Jumping, plunging, dodging mid-air, and flashing toward enemies are all part of his standard combat loop. Many of his strongest attacks require him to stay airborne, which gives him a very fluid but demanding playstyle. His core mechanic is Ichor Flow, which he builds through attacking. Once this gauge is full, he enters a special state called Our Judge. In this state, his resonance skill becomes significantly stronger, but it also starts consuming Ichor Flow instead of generating it. This naturally creates a burst window playstyle. You build energy, enter Our Judge, unload powerful skills, then reset and build again. What truly defines Luke is his rotating resonance skill cycle. He does not have just one skill, but 3 versions that rotate in sequence every time you use them. One version resets his air combo, one dashes through enemies with a cutting attack, and the last drops a core that later explodes. You are expected to weave all 3 together while staying airborne. He also heavily benefits from toon strain mechanics, gaining noticeable damage increases when enemies are affected by toon strain interfered. Because of this, Luke performs best in teams built around toon synergy, rather than as a standalone DPS. His ultimate is deceptively simple. It is a large hit of spectro damage, but its true strength comes from timing. When used after properly stacking his buffs and setting up his state, it hits far harder than it appears on paper. Version 3.1 also brings a brand new Rover skin. Rover is expected to receive a school-themed outfit, which already sounds fun and refreshing. It is a cosmetic update, but it is one many players have been asking for, and it adds a bit of personality to your main character. On the event side, one of the standout additions is the Mercedes-Benz Speed and Passion event. This event centers around testing a special research motorcycle designed to help students learn safe driving. To participate, you need to be level 8 and have unlocked the research motorcycle through the Tide Quest Starlight Under the Ice Field, or by progressing through Starlight Academy. Players choose a Resonator, equip special event gear, and race through a series of tracks while collecting enhancement modules that improve the motorcycle's performance. There is also a new ice field expansion module that boosts speed and kinetic burst speed on ice terrain. Finally, let us talk about quality of life updates, because these are easy to overlook but incredibly impactful. The Exploration motorcycle is receiving a new Frost Dash function that allows it to move across water instead of stopping instantly. This makes traversal across rivers and lakes far smoother. The motorcycle skill tree is also being expanded with new upgrade modules, allowing players to actively improve bike performance through progression. On top of that, movement and control optimizations are being applied across the board, resulting in smoother inputs, cleaner transitions, and more responsive combat and exploration. We also have some speculated quality of life improvements related to echo management. Previously, there has been discussion around the idea that Kuro could eventually introduce a gadget or system that allows players to adjust echo substats. This has not been confirmed in any official capacity, so it's best not to read too much into it for now. There were also past rumors about a dedicated practice mode that would allow players to fine-tune their Resonators, but those plans never materialized. For the moment, these remain purely speculative. However, the Echo Set merge mechanic is receiving a small but meaningful upgrade. Players will be able to merge echoes only within the same Sonata set, which helps clean up inventory clutter while still preserving the need for intentional farming and optimization. Overall, version 3.1 is shaping up to be a well-rounded update that touches nearly every part of the game without fundamentally changing its core. New characters, deeper build options, smoother exploration, and meaningful quality of life improvements all come together in a way that feels carefully planned. As always, if this video resonated with you, please leave a like and subscribe. Ring that bell for massive gacha luck and maybe a sandwich. Thank you so much for watching. Maraming salamat po, and I will see you in my next video drop. Goodbye.